Gemini, so I've got a song for you in my head just before I start, and it did come up in another reading by Paolo Nutini. I'm not sleeping at night, but I'm going from bar to bar. Can we just rewind? But can we just rewind? You don't blame it on me. I don't know if you're struggling with sleeping at night or something here, or frightened about something, frightened about being alone, or scared of the dark or something. Or Darren, or Dan, or Danielle, or Danny Glover, Life Path 7, Cancerian, about travelling. Like, you've got to travel somewhere and you're like, you know what, I'm worried about having to go somewhere, travelling. Travelling circus, clowns. I might run away and join the circus. Circuit training. Okay, some of you might be doing circuit training where you're getting fit, or someone's wearing a Fitbit, or someone's, I mean, in England, that's what we call someone. Cool, you're a Fitbit, like someone that's very fit and healthy and skinny and sexy and all that sort of stuff here. Is there a new person around? New Guinea, Newcastle. Hey, from Newcastle? Hey, you right there, Teddy? You got a brand new £10 note? Definitely keep picking up someone from like Manny, from Manchester. But like, I don't know, someone new. You did have that, I'm sure, in your last reading that I did for you. Like this new energy. You make me feel brand new, and God gave me to you. Some sort of like God-given gift, or God. Steve Vai. No, I'm not saying that I'm God, but like Steve Vai sang For the Love of God. So someone that plays guitars or something, or music. But like, for the love of God. Some of you may be very religious. I mean, God doesn't care. Jesus, maybe, yeah, but God. God. Well, I mean, he sacrificed a lot of children, right? So, you know, what the hell does he care? Well, sorry for you religious folk, but Jesus more, yeah, because there was more scientific fact, the fact that Jesus was born. They found Jesus' tomb, right? Jesus' tomb was found, and the white linen cloth that he was wrapped in, day and age now, they can actually analyze it, and they made an imprint, and they know the fact that Jesus was buried in that cloth, and it was him. And with the blood there was obviously no body in the tomb, so he was resurrected. So there's like scientific proof now that Jesus was physically there. But was he a prophet? That's the thing about, like, why am I talking about this? You might be learning about it, I don't know, or just interested in it or something. But, you know, in my opinion, like for instance now, right, Gemini, sorry, I'll get on with your reading, but this might mean something. Some people like it when I rant, because then I end up coming out with something prophetic or pathetic or channeled. But like, if you look at it, right, Steve, hello, this is me, right, and I'm now alive on the 2025, right, and I've got a gift, and I channel and I predict future, stuff like that, same as writing the Bible, if you like, right, scribing. So you write the Bible, there it is, right, and they were prophetic instances of like the river of, what do you call it, drying up and all that sort of stuff that's happened, right? So was Jesus actually just a psychic medium? Right? I mean, I've never read the Bible, right? But I am slightly interested in it, I suppose. But like, you know, was he a prophet? Okay, and they wrote down like what we do now with tarot cards, predicting the future, and wrote it down in a book that made everybody believe that really what he was a psychic. Now, 3,000 years ago, right, if I'm not here, after so much evolution of people saying, well, it could have been this, it could be that, it could be this. Steve used to do a tarot channel, but none of us were alive in 3,000 years ago. So what was he? Well, he was psychic. Right? What was he? Anyway, I don't know where that came from. But yeah, it is intriguing me. I do have Gemini in my chart, so I am slightly intrigued now. There is more scientific proof. Scientology or something, whether this means anything to you at all, Gemini. Or Capricorn. Don't forget, I'm reading numerology. Sixes are Capricorn, the devil, and the lover's six also relates to the Garden of Eden that was contaminated by the apple, the forbidden fruit. Lust. lusting after someone, learning to trust again. You had 5s in your reading before around Sag, Taurus, or life path 5 maybe. Learning to trust. It was about a divorce, separation, separating, and then warming up to someone and learning to trust someone. Okay, so I may have had trust issues, could have been going through something, sick to death of it, but now I'm warming up to someone, okay, that I trust, that is regaining my trust and faith in men. George Michael. But yeah, something here is warming up of new energy. I feel it in my bones, Gemini. You might be feeling yourself. Okay, hold on. I'm feeling more like myself every single day that passes. I'm starting to feel more and more alive and a lot like myself. Is someone here getting over the flu, a cold, or an ex? But each and every day, I'm starting to feel a little bit more like myself, right? I'm not doing what I was before, and what I'm doing now is starting to make me feel better, and there's growth in that, right? I think a lot of people are kind of relating to certain messages of that. Me, for instance, right, I have 3 Gemini, right? Started to do my channel again, and really need your guys' help because I want to do it all for free and not have to charge anyone. So I can do these channel messages, do what I like, make the readings last as long as I want, okay, and just put them all out there for free. But I need your help to do that, which means I need you to like, subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment. A comment and a like goes a hell of a long way. And for the people that watch that haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Watch my channel. Watch for the messages, right? Some people, it's very difficult for you to gain a person that reads differently than what I do. Okay. So let's see. Gemini. The ending. Death. Jim Morrison. Jim, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. The end. There is no more to it. Okay, I'm done. I'm finished. It's over. There is no more going back. Okay, I'm glad it's over. I can now breathe because there's also a sacred energy here as well, like a safe haven, or Richie or Rachel or Rashad, Evans, Barry, Tina, but my home, my house, my whatever it is, my personal space, right? I'm looking for a personal space. So it might be moving or something like that here. But for a lot of you, you've faced the ending, you realize what it is, you've come to terms with it, and now you're getting over it, right? And some of you may just be completely over it, right? Stephen King. Let's see. Gemini. 6 of Wands, moving on swiftly, baby. Okay, there may be a baby involved, I don't know, but this is an ending and now a new beginning. I'm gaining attention now. I'm looking for someone that cares about me, okay, that is interested in me, that likes me for me, okay, compatibility. I'm looking for someone that's more compatible, okay. Because it's definitely moving on and people are kind of great, like, thank God you're moving on, right here. Gemini. Yeah, wow. So, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it is also multifaceted because this is also you and Capricorn. But this is Aries, Leo, Sag, all in their chart. Sag, Taurus, life path 5. Aries, Scorpio, life path 4. Sag, Taurus, Sagittarius, Taurus, no. Aries, Sagittarius, and the other fire sign, Leo / Aquarius 8. Whichever way around it is, someone is thinking about someone very sexually, very erotically. I mean, if you've got Gemini in your chart, it's very difficult not to. Try having it 3 times, brothers. Anyone out there got 3 placements of Gemini, right, and not flirtatious? Right, this is flirting with someone. This is like gaining someone's attention. It's talking, it's feeling warm, it's warming up to them, it's like feeling slightly like, oh my God, I can feel it in my loins. Something is about to happen. Like it's this spark of an interest, okay? But it's also wanted, okay? America's Most Wanted. I don't know. Someone that likes rapping, that does music, or is it something to do around, what's his name? Ice Cube. Somebody wants to put ice cubes on you, yeah, to cool you down a little bit. It's like, oh my God, I'm feeling slightly flustered under the collar. Right, I need to cool down a little bit. I'm quite hot here. Someone's quite sexy and attractive here, or finds you that way. Gemini. Yeah, I found someone here. I have found someone. The person that I've been looking for, I found you. Is it on multimedia or somewhere? But I've been searching for someone just like you. Okay, and now I found you. But there is also someone here that's slightly worried that someone's turned their back and they're going in a different direction, because these two are heading towards each other after an ending. So it might be like, as one door closes, another door opens immediately. Like, I wasn't expecting you to turn up in my life. As I've turned my back on my past, I've now found someone new, and we've both done the same. Right? Let's see. Gemini. Two of Cups, a new Two of Cups. I've turned my back on the Six of Cups. I'm out of a commitment relationship, possible divorcing, because it's a part of Libra. See, because it's two, right? No longer in any kind of situation that's gaslighting or confusing. I've moved away from that. Could also be moving away from home, because the Two of Cups is not a six, and the six is family and house and home. So it means I've turned my back on that, and I'm moving, right, to somewhere else that's more safe. Because, like, feminine energies like to feel safe. It's obvious, right? And a stable male in your life can offer stability. That's one thing that they should offer you, is, or someone from the offers, or someone's offering someone a stable connection, or a living, somewhere that's living, like it's very stable. Because someone's turned their back and possibly getting divorced or separating here. But then it comes up as a new option, like a path. What path do you want to choose, the old or the new? Have you turned your back on the old? Because if you are, that leaves me open to talk to you, because I'm now free and single, looking for a Two of Cups, a connection that I've got or about to have, because I'm physically looking for one, right? Good, that's good, because that means that you're not tarnishing the brush with past. A lot of people that I ever meet, they always tarnish their future relationships with past relationships. Okay, it means that all men or all women are going to do exactly the same as the last one did. So I'm going to remain guarded, protected, and single and not want one, even though I do. So that relates to being in denial, okay, or can do, right? It's about, like, it is what, like in Britain, if you say, well, it is what it is, that means a hell of a lot. It is what it is. Because that means someone's like, you know what, I'm so sick to death fit. It is what it is. I'm not really that fussed anyway, right? I'm really not that bothered. It is what it is. The past is the past. Let's see. Gemini. New person. The page come up in your last reading here. So now it's here. So it is here. This new person is about to be, or is actually in your life. It's also an idea of what to do financially as well. If you guys are considering work and money, it's someone that's looking at this like they're thinking. What could I do that would support this connection? Gemini. Wow. Because you're both single. Came up in your last reading too. And I only did it a few days ago. So it's basically the same. It's just showing you more of a progression of the last one, really. So both single, connecting, living together, no. Moved out from someone, yes. Moved away from the past, yes. Very good. Go on, Gemini. Single, attractive, looking at my health, okay. And what I'm looking for is a healthy relationship with someone that sees my value, okay. So I'm single, but I've met someone and I'm connecting with them. So basically, you are both single. It just takes the next step, which is why you get a page, right? Talking, getting to know one another. What is the Death card here for? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, moved away from the past. No more, I don't like this word, but karmic energy. Karmic energy just for me is when Z person on one's own, instead of being stalked and spied on, that they left me for their karmics. No. None of that. It means that I've chosen my path now. My past is my past, and I'm now looking forward to the future. Okay, I'm no longer going through all of this crap. I don't have to deal with it anymore, right? The roulette wheel. What happens to my life will happen to my life when meeting this person. How will it change? Because someone here is open to change, right here. I know I keep saying that people don't, but what they're on about is I'm on about changing my whole perspective of life and my perspective of things, because I'm not focused on the past, I'm focused on the future. Right. Watch the Six of Wands. So it's good. There's a lot of progression here, Gemini. Yeah. Brilliant. Talking. Face-to-face, FaceTiming or talking, getting to know one another, sending messages, moving away from the past, feeling light, airy, giddy, excited, okay? Like, can't wait to hear from this person, makes me feel good when I talk to them. Let's see. It all comes down to voice as well, people's voices. Like when you find someone really attractive, you find little synchronicities within their voice and what they do. And watch the King of Wands. Wow. Somebody wants to show you their todger, Gemini. I don't know if it's accepted, but there's flirtatious behavior. This person here is definitely like soulmates can do that. Like when you first meet a soulmate, if you connect with the right soulmate, this kind of gets to the point of like, wow, I'm thinking about you sexually. I'm dreaming about you. I'm thinking about you, like, you know. Yeah. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Another ace. Emotionally stable, flirtatious, fun. Looking for some extra hours at work. Okay, putting in some overtime. Someone that's also financially stable, which means they're not skint. They've got a few quid. What is the Two of Cups? Some of you may be looking for a new outlet of money and a job here. Knight of Wands in reverse. Now, I meant to turn this the other way around. Now, that can also be avoiding the past, avoiding reconciliation, avoiding talking to someone, but it's also hot and heavy kind of energy. Now, one may want this and the other one possibly doesn't. Right, I don't know. Tell me more about the Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reverse. King of Swords. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I mean, they're being blatantly honest, truthful. This person isn't shy. I mean, what Gemini is, right? But this person isn't shy. They'll be like, listen, if you want to look at my todger, bruv, just ask. If you want to look at me todger, sweetheart, just ask and I'll show you. Right? Like, if you want a one-night stand, let me know. Or anything like that. But this person isn't shy and they don't mince their words, Dave. Right? They're 100% honest. Right? If you want a commitment, you want a relationship, and I like you and you like me, bang, there you go. There is no messing about, right? They're single. Now, what is this Page of Pentacles for Gemini. Wow, works really hard. Possibly tarot card reader. That is also the same card that you had in the last one as well with that. Working from late till... It's also looking for a new job here, like looking for a job. Putting in effort towards getting one. What's the Eight of Pentacles? But it's also an idea of collaborating with something as well. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Wow, the same card in your last reading. An old relationship or a new one. And it also comes down to you. And a lot of people do this, Alchemy. But a lot of people do this. They divorce Libra energy. This is what I was looking for in your last reading, but you didn't get Libra coming up, which was Justice, which does mean divorce with a Hierophant. But because you have a 2 there and that in reverse, to me, that shows me that someone could be separating from their husband or wife. But there is also still a chance that they might reach out and say, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Can we work on it? And that would draw someone back from being single. They go back to the past of an ending. They start the cycle all over again that's karmic. And they end up going back into a 6 of Cups. And they give up the new energy for someone, right? Here, because there's choices, there's options. There's like, aces to me are opportunities. Opportunity knocks, there it is. Do you want it? If you don't, you miss it. You give it up for another one. Okay, it's like being offered a job. Do you want this job? Sorry, but I can't because I've already got one. Oh, okay, sorry, never mind. Next, right? So it either means work on the marriage and the commitment for the children, if there is any. Work on the marriage because I might be considering apologizing, right? Or I don't give a shit. I don't want to reconcile. I've met someone new. I'm glad it's over. It's down to you or him or her. Because I would rather be single and I've met someone new. Right. What is the 9 of Pentacles? 6 of Cups. Told you. I told you. There's an awakening. Being happy. 10 of Cups. You had that here as well the other day. So that it's multifaceted messages, Gemini. You can either be single but not for long, and you've found someone and you end up going into a 6 of Cups with them, of basically a relationship. That someone that may have Leo or Aquarius in their chart, possible. Okay. Or you're being single from that person, right? But it also relates to the people that are possibly married or getting divorced. Because there's this like, you know, break up, split up, moving house and home and starting over again. But it's also, you know, do you want to go back into that and work on it and come back here? Because this is a moving energy from here to here to start over. Like it can be, I'm leaving state, country, town, house, home, packing up my shit, and I'm going to start and maybe go and live with my mother here, or children moving out, going back to live with their mum here, right? Children coming back to their mother. This is Mother Earth. It's what gave oxygen to us. So it relates to the moon, the coral reefs of oxygen and trees and grass, but it also represents mother because that's the one that gave birth to you so you can breathe, right? Oxygen, that's where I'd read from, which is not a book. Okay, the sun is a father energy. So here, what it's saying is that someone might be getting divorced, separated, single, they've met someone, they more than likely can go straight into a relationship if they know they want to, and they go back home and they live with their mum away from their husband here. Because it's the only place they have to go, which is back to family. You know, I've split up, I've divorced. Where's the nearest family member that I can live with, right? But it also does mean that there's an opportunity of also another relationship. Because if you've met someone, it will just be a timeline energy of this reading relating to you in a few months or a few weeks. It depends on how quick or whatever this happens of going into a relationship. this does mean family, house, and moving with one's mother, or the person does, and they're a bachelor and they live on their own. So they're like, well, I'm all prepared. I've got my own house, my own home, maybe live with their mother, but still up for whatever it is, but a strong connection of starting over with this person. So it relates to breaking up, divorce. Later on in the reading, met this person. It's going the way it is. We're now in a commitment relationship, and the past is the ex that I was married to, but divorcing. Right? Then you would start to get the Three of Pentacles in your readings later. Right, separated. So there's that. Right, now let's do you a few of these other cards of mine, Gemini. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It's the only way I'm going to be able to afford to be able to do it, because it's now, I want to make it so YouTube pays me and you don't. And the only way I can do that is by you guys actually liking, sharing, and subscribing, if you're not, every single video that you can possibly click on and do. Please also click on the adverts. If you're not a Prime member and you pay £20 a month and you do get adverts on there, just click on it. You don't have to pay anything. Just click on the advert. That means that I get a percentage, but you have to click on it. Go to their website and then click off it and then come back, right? That means that I get paid. And that is the help that I need from you guys after I've done my job. If that continues to happen and the channel builds really well, I'll do it full time all the time, and you don't have to pay a thing. Right, so let's give you a few of my cards and see if it relates to your reading. Gemini. Someone new. There you go. I rest my case, man. I love my own cards. I'm going to have to make these into a proper deck at some point. Yeah, someone new is on the horizon. They're either here, event horizon. They could have Aquarius or Leo in their chart. That was at the end here. Because it's numerology, it's either going to mean for some of you it'll be a Leo, and for that's in theirs or your chart, or they will have a mixture of Aquarius or Leo in their chart somewhere, right? So look out for that. But someone new. Or there'll be like a life path 8, possibly. Let's see. Gemini. Expect an argument. Well, it was kind of in your reading of this moving on and moving away and an ending and a divorce and a separation, possibly. Gemini. I nearly didn't take that card because I wasn't really concentrated on saying Gemini. Yes, we need to keep this a secret too. Well, that would only normally mean the fact that I'm talking to someone, but I'm already with someone. We can't let my husband or wife know, or someone's kind of talking to two people at the same time and they don't want one of them to know that they're also talking to another. But it also might mean I don't want anyone to really know the fact that I'm going into a commitment relationship, because I don't want people to think that, wow, you've just got out of one and you're going straight back into another. Right. And then for some of you, if this has been going on for quite a while and you've been interested in someone else's marriage and commitment and they're still with that person and they're still kind of talking to you and blah, 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 that's just going to be the same energy. Okay. Let's see. I do know a certain Gemini. Okay, not that any of you guys know, but I do know a certain Gemini that is talking to two people. One of them is a very good friend, but offers quite a lot. Okay, that doesn't want to hurt him by saying, you know, I'm also talking to someone else. The someone else that they're also talking to is in a not marriage, but living with, and it involves children and money. And they're only with that person because they can't physically leave. So there's like 3 people, and that's been going on for quite a while. Stuck. Let's see. Gemini. Not all readings are going to fully relate to you. Let spirit take control. Give it time. access to the Akashic records, channeling and all that, and picking up synchronicities. Intentions are good. There you go. This connection will get stronger. Well, that strength card is also Leo or an Aquarian because of the 8, and the 6 being you and also Capricorn. I need to get to know you more first. There's loads of cards in here. There's like 2 decks worth in here. There's so many relating to new energies for a lot of you. This connection will get stronger. I need to get to know you more first before I physically say yes. I'm about to or have met someone new. Expect an argument maybe with the past. We need to kind of keep it a secret from these people or that person. Let spirit take control of that and just go with the flow of the divorce or the separation. Access to the Akashic record, so a lot of you are more than likely spiritual or met someone spiritual, and you'll start to pick up on like signs and stuff and whatnot and things. And then intentions are good from the new person. Okay, if you argue and you manipulate and all that sort of stuff from an old person, you make up your own mind what the intentions are, right? But normally to me that means the new has good intentions. Right, so let's see. Gemini. I hope you're happy, the fact that I'm leaving. I want to tell you so much. Like I said, I think that could be, I hope you're happy that I'm leaving and that I'm now single and now I can talk to you, and I can't wait to talk to you about all the things because I haven't told you everything and I need to tell you loads. So people are going to be talking for a long period of time here. I hope I will see you again sometime. Yeah, I think there's this new energy here of where like you talk with one another and then there's this plan of like, well, can we talk again? And it's like, yeah, you know, I want to. I hope to talk to you again or see you again. Gemini. I took the easy way out. I left. Well, it's not easy. I don't know how to let you go. Yeah. See, someone is still kind of going through a separation or a divorce or trying to leave someone. But that can also be a feeling like I don't know how to get you out of my, you know, energy is just a thought. Thoughts are what create energy. The stronger minded you are to be able to drop people and realize that it's bad and actually move on, okay, or Yvonne or Evie or Steve, but the stronger your mind is, the easier it is to get over someone because you know focus. It's also called leapfrog. Basically what you do is that you find a new person that is very positive in your life that you really fancy or you like, and you talk to them and you get to know them. They help you forget the past because focus of soulmates is what we do. We ascend. Spiritually is what we're doing. We're ascending, right? We're all out here in order to heal and find love and move on from karmic energy. And if you're on a soulmate journey, twin flames are pretty much what can get very dramatic. But then soulmates are the people that you can meet of a 2 of cups that can actually be the one. So you leapfrog from a 6 to a 2, from a 2 to a 6, from a 6 to a 2, right? 8s. That's what we do, baby. That's the whole point of being spiritual. If you're a person that's sitting there going, oh my God, no, I hate people, I don't want a commitment or relationship, they're more than likely not on a spiritual journey of discovery. Okay, so anyway, there you go, guys. So please make sure you smash the like button and leave a comment. Anything, even if it's just a handful of an emojis, right? And you can't be bothered to say anything, just leave a few emojis, okay? Or a story, or it did relate, thank you so much, this is my story. Whatever it is, okay? But like, share, comment. When you do that effort, that has worked with this channel immensely when you've been doing that, because a lot of people have. Pisces, they skipped majority of it. Nobody left really a message or anything. They just didn't even bother. And that's my star sign. But everybody else did. So I really appreciate it because it works. I gained a load more new subscribers and it pushed it out there so people found it, right? That's your effort and your work. Thank you, Gemini. So, cheers, guys. If you want to join below, you can. It's still open. 150 teaching videos, old readings, and then I might also go back to doing a few at a later date. I really don't know because I've got some time off work. So there you go. Thanks very much. Really appreciate it. See you soon.